Hello, this is Valerie from Visit with Nana and Papa. I'm Nana, obviously. We're going to talk about this cording. It's called lots of things. Pony cord, beading cord, barber cord. Comes in lots of different colors and shapes. I bought mine on a big spool. I've given away gifts of it from this same spool to 7 friends, I think, maybe more. And I have lots of pieces of it. And I have them in various lengths. Here's one that's large enough to go around an entire body of a sweater. I have shorter lengths that will go around the sleeve. And I have really small sizes, which right at this moment is hiding from me. But they're maybe 2 inches in length. And for some reason can't find it at the moment. But you know what I'll just do? So show you, because it doesn't hurt to cut a new piece, because I'll put it in one of my project bags and I will definitely use it. So the smaller pieces of barber cord that I use primarily for fixing mistakes or changing needles. And I don't mean changing needle size, because if I need to change needle size, I just change the tips. But if, for example, I decide, you know what, it's been a really long time since I've used these higher needles, let me go ahead and try them again. Maybe I'll like them better than I did last time. I can put this needle, this on the tip of the needle and the tip of the new needle, and just slide the stitches over to the new needles. I can also, for example, if this was a drop stitch, if there was a drop stitch a few stitches back, I can put the cord onto both needles, push the project forward on both needles to bring it back to the center, and my working yarn is on this needle here, going that way. So I want to back up. I will just push the fabric forward on that needle back to where I wanted it to be, take the cord off, drop down, pick up the stitches, put it back on the cord, and slide my stitches back over to where the yarn is, slide it back, put my needles through, and take my cord off, and now it's fixed. If I need to split for sleeves in a garment, and I'm going to slip the next bit of stitches, I can just take the cord. Now I always mark where my sleeves start and end, so I'll just, this isn't accurate because it's not a sweater, but we're going to pretend. So I would knit to the marker, drop the stitch marker, put the working stitches for the sleeve further down, drop the yarn I'm working with, take my cord, put it on the needle, slide my stitches from where the stitches started for the sleeve to where the stitches end for the sleeve, take the stitches off, or the needle off. Now I have my stitches on the cord, and now I need to cast on the additional stitches across the other part. I need to do a cast on. Well, a lot of different patterns have different cast-ons, but now that we have this cord, I just do Jenny's not Judy's Magic Cast On, or you can just wrap the yarn, which is, I think it's a Dutch cast on for a sock, I don't know. But what I do is I put the needle below the cord, and I go under, over, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have my additional 6 stitches. So now I want to put it back down here. I come over here, remove the marker, and knit the additional 6 stitches, or just knit the rest of the body to the next sleeve and repeat. Now, this isn't a sweater. I don't want to cast on those stitches, so I'm going to undo the wraps, but I'm going to show it to you one more time because that does, and I'm going to slow it way down to help you out. So you take the cord that you have the sleeve stitches on, you hold the cord and the needle. You can do it above or you can do it below, it makes no difference, but you're going to go under the cord, grab the yarn and yarn over, above and yarn over, below and yarn over, and each time you do that you're putting stitches on the cord and on your current needle, and you do that until you have however many stitches you need for the underarm of the sleeve, and then you go to knit your stitches. Now remember, this one is a shawl, so I don't need the extra stitches, but I do want to put these stitches back on my needles. And technically I have not worked these yet because they were going to be sleeves, so I want them to come back onto this needle. So you do want to be careful, don't pull too hard on these stitches when they're on the cord, because you can pull the cord completely off. You definitely don't want to do that, but you do want to take the slack out, because if you don't take the slack out, if you don't push them towards the end of the cord where you want to put them back on, they're going to be very difficult to come off. But if you do get out the slack, they just come right off and you are done. So anytime you need to fix something, anytime you need to add stitches, the barber cord is a great tool. There are other uses for the barber cord that can come in handy. That same kind of cast on I have done. I'm going to get a different yarn, so bear with me for just a second. You need a provisional cast on. You can take the needle that you want to use and your barber cord, and you can do a beginning loop that you're going to undo. So let's just do a slip knot. We're not actually going to knit into the slip knot, we're just adding it to keep it stable on. Actually, I'll probably put it on here. It works better if you put the slip knot onto your actual cord. So slip knot onto the cord and hold it and squeeze it a little bit so it holds tight onto the cord. And now, holding them together, you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to go under and yarn over, yarn over, under, yarn over. And you're just going to do that until all the stitches required are on your needle. Just continuing in Judy's Magic Cast On. If you start getting close to the end of the cord, pull the cord towards you so you get more cord, and continue wrapping over and under and over and under and over and under. When you have all the stitches that you need, say it's for a sock, come back to your mitten or a sleeve or whatever, then you can come back and start knitting. Especially if you're doing a tubular cast on. Tubular cast on, you usually knit 4 rows, and then after you knit your rows, then you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to pick up the stitches that are on the cord, and they will become your purl stitches for your 2x or 1x1. Now I did not have enough yarn here, so clearly I was just trying to show you how to cast on. But see, now we have stitches on the needle and we have stitches on the cord. So that's how you would start a provisional cast on with a cord in order to do a tubular cast on. It makes it way easier. I know there are other reasons, but if you don't have the cording yet, you can definitely get some at your local craft store, or you can, I'm going to switch this around so you can see. You can get it at your local craft store, or you can order it online at Amazon. Try not to give them money these days, because just if you can give money to a local yarn shop, local business, that's always better. Definitely don't put money in the hands of people who are using that money to keep you or any other part of this community down, if you can help it. But so anyway, that's it on cords. If I think of other things, I'll put more videos up. But I had somebody who's like, can you put all of these into a tutorial? I know this was really fast, but if you want to see it easier, I recommend that you go to the gear. There's a gear at the top of the video, and when you click on it, it will let you slow down. You can go down to 0.25 speed, so you can really slow it down to learn it. And leave comments below if you're like, I can't see your hands, I can't see your whatever. I am going to try to do a couple other videos over again, because people have commented that my hands keep going out of this scene. And I think I'm going to try, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try and find a video editing software that will let me video it way wide angled out, and then let me zoom the video in as it plays, so that I know that my hands are within frame. I don't have any fancy equipment. I don't have another person doing my filming. It's me, myself, and I. So Jim's here, but not right at the moment. But he doesn't do any of the video work. You don't want him to, because it would never hold still. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Bye.